Maize is the national staple of Kenya, but subsistence farmers here rarely harvest enough to feed their family for the year, let alone sell any extra, and depend on as little as half an acre for their livelihoods. The One Acre Fund is a non-profit company dedicated to boosting crop yields for East Africa's smallest of smallholder farmers. For a $75 loan, it provides farmers with seed, fertilizer, crop failure and funeral insurance, as well as critical training for a typical plot.
We believe that poverty has been theoretically eradicated, a century ago. All the technologies exist to help people develop. The problem is distribution. Physical distribution across rural areas, credit so people can afford it, and training. When we provide those things, as the One Acre Fund model does, on average we double farm profit on every acre.
For Will Broder Nekesa Simiyu, that statistic has already become a reality. The mother of 8 says that thanks to her One Acre Fund loan, she harvested 12 bags from her plot, twice what she managed the year before, and sold 9 bags to pay school fees and repay the loan. Emily Nabwile Misiko lives in a small hut made of mud and dung. She more than doubled her crop and was able to sell a surplus 7 sacks to buy a cow. She says the loan helps her plant early and now wants to take out more loans and rent more land to expand her small plot.
It's thanks to fertiliser that this maize is towering above me. And the farmers I've been speaking to tell me that before they used fertiliser, the maize grew only to about head height. And thanks to the extra production, they're able now to sell this maize into the market instead of keeping it only for food. And with a little bit of work on storage, they hope they can keep it for long enough to sell it also at a premium.
While maize prices are low during the harvest season when most poor farmers are forced to sell, prices can triple during the dearth period. At a clearing under shady trees, Field Officer Elizabeth Muchina Kaemba tells farmers they risk losing 20% of their crop if they do not store it well, and that they should make the most of higher prices later in the season. It all forms part of the charity's ethos, not only to assist farmers to grow more and get better prices, but to be respected as business people with commercial prospects.
So we are an NGO, and our purpose is not to make a profit, but we like to call the people that we serve customers. We think that brings a lot of dignity to people. It implies that we serve them, that they are the boss, and it turns it on its head. They're no longer beneficiaries. They don't have to accept whatever you give them. They're not powerless. They are powerful people, and they are our customers, and they have choice. They don't have to pay us for our services, and we think that brings them a lot of dignity.
That dignity may be about to spread. Mr. Yoon wants to serve 1.5 million farmers by 2020, up from 130,000 now. He says that the majority of the world's poor are farmers, and that it is so easy to double their output, and that fertilizer is the world's most important humanitarian product. Katrina Manson, Financial Times, Bungoma District in Western Kenya.